station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, this is station. I am ready for the event.
JAXA PAO, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check. This is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
はい。で、そのまま更新が終わるまで。すみません。大丈夫かな？大丈夫です。まだ英語喋ってる。まだ英語だもんな。はい。
Super. Super.
現れました上から。
こんばんは。皆さんこんばんは。JAXA の星出です。
こんばんは。皆さんこんばんは。JAXA の星出です。星出さんこんばんは。どうも早速イベント入りますけど、最近近況どうですか？元気そうですけどね。ここで見る限り。
How's your conditions recently, Mr. Hoshide?
おかげさまで元気にやってます。
久しぶりです。
Yu-san, long time no see. I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you.
We are happy to see Mr. Hoshide is fine condition. Mr. Hoshide, today 3 groups of space supporters working on space research are participating online.
Looking forward to it.
This is your third day on ISS. I guess you have eaten various space foods. We are doing research to reduce stress in outer space with meals under the theme of happiness in outer space. Are eating on Earth and in outer space, are there any differences in taste or texture? Is there anything that is difficult to eat in outer space?
はい、木村さんありがとうございます。食事っていうのは本当に我々にとっては。
木村さん、thank you for your question.
ちょっと待ってね。
The meal is one of the biggest joy up in the space. Let me show you something.
そうですね。楽しみの一つで。
Thank you for waiting. So this is our joy, the meal. And there's a great variety of selection. So nowadays, we can have anything we want, basically. But all the food that is available on Earth will be available up in space, would be great. Basically, we have tinned food and ready to have kind of meal, or the one kind of freeze-dried one to have with the additional water or boiled water. So texture is somewhat similar. So I would like to have some crispy things or something like a pudding. And something difficult to eat is soup kind of thing. Imagine ramen noodle up in space. It is very difficult to have because soup will be splashed everywhere. So if there's a good idea to have something like ramen soup, that would be great. And in terms of the variety, I would like to have a wider selection from greater area of the world. Of course, Japanese food is great, but as you know, there are many different kinds of restaurants available, Chinese, Vietnamese in Japan. So wider variety of world food will be great.
Thank you, Mr. Hoshide. Now, I'd like to ask the next question. Ms. Indo, please go ahead. The other day, I saw a picture on your Twitter of a party which ISS crews gathered together to eat. What kind of menu is popular among the astronauts? And please let me know if there's any food you think to be happy if you had, such as special space food.
Thank you for your question. First of all, something I find the most delicious is a meal we have together. We are working today again, and when we have operations, we have to have meal separately because we are working on different schedules. But over weekends, when we are more relaxed, we can gather together and have meal. In such occasions, I find anything extremely delicious. For example, we come up to the meal table with our specialty from each country, from Russia, from America, from France, like Toma. The European food is available. So we can share and compare. And the space food that brings me happiness is something like this. That is a hot topic. It's about 5 days ago, a week ago, we received a resupplier vehicle, and it brought us some fresh food, such as apples, clementines, lemons, and avocados. So we have to consume them before they go bad. So we are sharing those fresh food, and sharing such fresh food among us makes me very, very happy.
Thank you very much. I'd like to come up with a new menu for Mr. Hoshide. Thank you for participating in Saijo Agricultural High School. Now, let's connect with Governor Sugimoto of Fukui Prefecture. Please start with first question. Recently, Fukui Prefecture succeeded in launching a prefectural satellite system. In addition to manufacturing artificial satellites, we are aiming to enter the space industry under the name of Fukui Prefecture Satellite Project, such as the utilization of satellite data and human resource development. Did you know about this?
I
hope that Fukui will create a human resources aiming for space in the future.
About the success of the satellite Suisei, I knew about that through internet. It's amazing. And the Fukui people worked together as one team, including people, corporations in Fukui. That is a great achievement for your prefecture. And including Fukui Prefecture, there are many private companies taking part in space industry. In fact, this afternoon, one of my colleagues put a structure to launch microsatellite. So from now, space station can launch microsatellite. So that means great opportunities for wider field of people. So I think the great achievement can be done with more people involved in the space industry and the space field. And the key will be our children. So I put great expectation on them.
Thank you very much. I'd like to tell your advice to the children of Fukui. Now, please go ahead with the next question. The other day, the video taken by the prefectural satellite system from the sky above Fukui arrived for the first time. And We as professional citizens were very impressed. This is your third stay on ISS. Please tell us if you have any sector that impressed you again.
Thank you for your question. I will stop to the window to see the scenery whenever I can do that. The Earth up from the sky is beautiful. The desert, the cloud, and the snowy field, and the light changes from day to night. But especially something that I find so exciting is when we fly over Japanese archipelago. Of course, it's rainy season, and sometimes the archipelago is covered by cloud. But I enjoy the view of Japanese archipelago both day and night. It's so exciting for me.
Thank you very much. We'll continue to work together as a free student to living up at the universe.
Thank
you for your governance, Mr. Sugimoto. So let's go on with Hanuda of Hanuda Iron Works. At the previous mission of astronaut Noguchi, he grew Asian herbs and for research purposes. The fine wines and wine brought to ISS returned last year as space-aged wines.
はい、ありがとうございます。そのような効果があるんですね。
Right, thank you for your question.
そうですね。
Wow, that is a great effect on plants. So wine making up in space.
だけではなくて、いろんな方が宇宙に来られる。
Not only us astronauts, I think various different people will come up to space. So what I dream of is enjoy wine aged in space, consumed and enjoyed up in space. That will be a fantastic event or trial.
Thank you so much.
I dream of.
It will be very helpful. Thank you very much. Please go ahead. Next question, Mr. Hanuda. Just as SpaceX cooperated in space activities as a private company, it has been talked about in Japan that a space robot venture company plans to launch the world's first private lunar rover by the end of the year. If realized, I think it will be a big event for Japan. How do you expect for Japanese private companies to enter the space industry?
Thank you for your question. This time, including myself, there are 4 astronauts arrived in ISS and by Crew Dragon, that is a private space vehicle. In the past, such project was led by nations, the US project and the Russian project, but now that project is broadened to private sectors, and the private sector is now capable of building and launching a spacecraft. So in that sense, not just in Japan, but everywhere in the world, there will be more players from the private sector to come and enter into space and aero industry with new ideas and new ways of doing things. And put all these new things together, that will give us more energy to proceed. So I would like to expect more people to come in and take part in space.
Thank you very much. Based on today's advice, we'll make delicious wine. Thank you very much.
入していってるなという感じが嬉しいですよね。
はい、本当にこれから旅行もね、する方も増えると思いますし、
そうですね。
羽生田さんみたいに基地を利用して、
We expect the number of guests to tourists to in a space is increasing.
はい、せっかくの機会ですので、ゆいさんも牛部さんとこの機会にお話ししておきたいことありますか？
ちょっと約束なんで、一個じゃあ質問を。
So I have a question by Mr. Yui to Mr. Hoshide. Mr. Hoshide's commander situation seems to be best commander.
はい、そうですね。地上にいるときにちょっと。
Is this any advice from by
when we're back in the Earth, had the opportunity to have a conversation with him and ask him for advice actually. And from Mr. Wakata, I learned the importance of communication, not just among astronauts up in space, but communication between ISS and on the Earth. The close communication is important, is the word I learned from Wakata-san, and based on his advice, the leaders on the Earth, with the leaders on the Earth, I always try to have close communication and consult everything. For example, if I begin a new operation with or without the background knowledge, the result or how to tackle that task will be different. So, learning a big picture is always important, and it will help to make the operation smoother. And those information is shared with my colleague astronauts as needed.
This is a fine advice. We could have any mission. Please go ahead. You are active tweeting in the future.
では更新の時間があと少しとなりました。いい機会ですので、今日参加してくださった宇宙応援団の皆さん、
Mr. Hoshide,
記念撮影を行いたいと思います。よろしいでしょうか。
Now we'd like to take a commemorative photo with astronaut Hoshide.
はい、この笑顔、目を閉じないでくださいよ。では行きましょう。はい、チーズ。はい、今日はどうもありがとうございます。
Thank you everyone for today. Mr. Hoshide, please give a new message to the 3 groups of space supporters and who participated today.
Okay. So, it's been a month since I arrived up in the ISS. Time passes very quickly, and next week, we, with my colleague, the Shen-san and Thomas-san, will do the spacewalk. And we keep receiving new modules, and we do various different experiments. So I'm excited and prepared to do my work. And Wakata-san and Furukawa-san, both astronauts, will follow me. So I would like to do the preparation to pass the baton to them. And the people from the private sector and everyone who, not just who have taken part today, I would like to invite more people to come and join us. Thank you very much, and good luck, everyone.
Please go ahead with your mission as one team, Mr. Hoshide. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you very much, everyone. So see you back on the Earth.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all the participants from JAXA. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.